Albion welcome Newcastle to the Amex in a meeting of two sides who had spectacularly successful campaigns last season and are looking forward to facing the European elite in the weeks to come. But first, it's a chance for both teams to bounce back from disappointing results last weekend. With the talent on show, this meeting of Roberto De Zerbi and Eddie Howe's sides promises to enthrall and entertain a sellout crowd here at the Amex. It's through for Isak. Isak's in. Isak for an early stop for Newcastle. All he can do is prod it wide. It's a goal kick as well. Jan-Paul van Hecke got back superbly. Isak can't believe he hasn't won at least a corner. Slightly concerning signs for the Seagulls. An error. Isak was in. Van Hecke did superbly. Eye on the ball. And he got in the way. Sprayed out to the right. Gross tucks it in field. It breaks for March, and March lines one up. Solly March, he wasn't far away. Started the season in goal-scoring form, and he caught this oh so sweetly. Always on the rise, though. One of those that looked closer than it was, but it's a million miles away. March, what can he deliver from the right-hand side? He's toying with the Newcastle defence, and Pope almost. A fatal error there from Nick Pope. In the end, he does well to scramble it behind for the corner. Matt Targett got a nick on it. Ball up for Joe Linton, but stolen by Gilmour. Sonali's second time of asking gets it to Almiron, who looks to dance into the penalty area, and dance he does, and for Brooken, sharp save down low. It was heading in by the aid of a deflection. That's a really top stop. Almiron so direct, they didn't want to touch him. Tommy's going to be asked to chase this. Pope comes from goal, and he's pumped it straight to Estupiñán, and Estupiñán takes it in his stride. Big chance this for Brighton. Mitoma down the line. Mitoma is well saved by Pope. Comes out to Gilmour. Gilmour! Deflection, and Ferguson rams in the rebound. Albion lead. Evan Ferguson again. Nick Pope did his best to atone for the initial error, but Albion and Evan Ferguson were not to be denied. Poor clearance. Estupiñán was being encouraged to shoot. He did the sensible thing, teed up Mitoma. Good initial save. Good second save from Gilmour, but Ferguson, exactly where you want your centre forward, right on cue to ram the ball beyond Pope into the net. Classic centre forwards goal. And Evan Ferguson's reputation continues to grow with another Premier League goal. 1-0 Albion. Van Hecke has been turned. Isak. Newcastle looking to bounce back instantly. Gordon brings it in field. And Joe Linton dances through and rolls it wide. They've looked threatening, Newcastle, and they almost bounce back immediately here. Great work from Gordon. Joe Linton showing composure. There's the new signings. Just in a viewing capacity today, alongside Danny Welbeck as well, who misses out with a minor injury. Dunk to Gilmour. Great prod through to Ferguson, who turns and shapes for goal, and Ferguson! Evan Ferguson, 18 years old and the world at his feet. What a player. What an extraordinary finish. And Albion are 2-0 to the good. When Ferguson collects the ball here from Gilmour, one thing in his mind: turn, go for goal. Oh, that's majestic. Lined it up, curled with pace and precision beyond the despairing dive of Pope. Evan Ferguson is the real deal. And Roberto De Zerbi with a muted celebration, but he knows how important that goal is, and he knows what a player he's got on his hands in Evan Ferguson. Van Hecke again. It has fallen for Anderson. Now Isak. Anderson cuts it back. Chance for Gordon, and it's wide. A glaring miss. Anthony Gordon should be celebrating a goal back. Instead, he's hanging his head because this should have gone in. Great work from Anderson. Goal gaping. That's a wild finish from Gordon. It's nowhere near the target. They are checking this for a potential penalty in the middle. The challenge on Wilson, but the check complete. Now Mitoma. Ferguson collects and lines one up, and it's gone in! Hat-trick for Ferguson! Big deflection on that one. Absolute star boy, Evan Ferguson, terrorising Newcastle. And the game looks up for the visitors as Ferguson strikes again. Quite brilliant from him. The first a poacher's finish, the second solo magic, and this one a big slice of fortune. He set himself for the far post. I think it's come off Anthony Gordon here. No, it's Fabian Schär. Flicked in, but it will be his first Premier League hat-trick. And now he can celebrate. Long ball here, but effective. Van Hecke can't get to it, and the clean sheet is gone frustratingly for Brighton as Callum Wilson clips one beyond Verbruggen. And Newcastle have one back with 5 minutes of added time to play. Very frustrating from a Brighton perspective, just a ball lumped forward. Van Hecke has covered brilliantly all evening. He couldn't get to that one, and Wilson finds the finish as he so often does. Eye on the ball, beyond Van Hecke and beyond Verbruggen. Oh, Lamptey nips in. Lamptey's got men in the middle to aim for. A dinger is there. Mitoma's there. Mitoma misses it. Should have been four. Could have been four. Mitoma has a smile on his face because it was close. This is Lamptey at his lightning best. Nipping in. Looked up. This time he did play the right ball. And it was flicked away, actually. Fantastic defending by Trippier. Lovely back header from Lewis Dunn. And a hug from Veltman to his fellow countryman, Bart Verbruggen. There's the final whistle. brilliant Brighton blow Newcastle away. Everyone in blue and white stripes was excellent, but the jewel in the crown of a five-star performance was, of course, Evan Ferguson, his first Premier League hat-trick, and you sense the first of many. It ends at a jubilant Amex. Albion 3, Newcastle 1.